Hey everyone, it's your boy Nova, and today I'm playing a game of Pig. Now the perks that I'm running are Franklin's Demise, Tinkerer, Barbecue, and Corrupt Intervention. It's a really fun game. It was pretty crazy, some crazy moments. I did get quite a weird beginning when I lost a dweet, but besides that, it was crazy fun. So hey, remember, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And then, well, I'll see you in the next one. Now, to the gameplay. Now, this gameplay has a weird start, and I had a pretty good start, but starting out in Wrecker's Yard was pretty good. Spawned right next to one of my jigsaw traps. And getting started in here, I wanted to check out that generator nearby first. I'm trying to run to the far one. Maybe I thought they would spawn over at the undone generator, but I remember this dweet just ran right toward me, and it was pretty crazy. I lost him right here for a second, which was pretty crazy, but when I finally turned around and found him, I got a pretty easy hit. He didn't do a lot starting out. He just ran around that tree, and Franklin's Demise already takes his first victim with that med kit. I honestly don't know why he dropped God Pallet here. It was pretty strange. It was a weird decision. But I kept on chasing him because I wanted to get that down and get the head trap on, because I usually start with the first down. I usually always head trap him just to get that pressure in the game, and I'm really happy about this ambush. That doesn't happen very often with good ambushes. A lot of good survivors will either run away from the loop or try and guess where it's coming from, and they usually miss right. It's pretty tough. The Tinkerer proc caught me off guard, and it kind of allowed me to think about just leaving him on the ground and trying to go for her. Because I know when that boon came on, I heard the thing nearby, and it kind of allowed me for that beginning. And all three of these, just both of them right here, having that early start, was super beneficial. And I saw her running away from the loop when I started with the ambush, like she was playing smart about it. And when the David missed that skill check, I don't know why he did, but it kind of allowed me to get that thing going. And now with an early trap and already on to another chase. Trap's already ready on the first generator. I thought I had a really good start, and I was really happy about it. Another victim of Franklin's Demise with the flashlight. Really happy about that result, honestly. I half wished I had snuffed the boon before I picked her up and hooked her, mainly because I wouldn't really know if Dwight or David would be trying to heal on the outskirts of it. But knowing that she's the one who put it down, snuffing it now, she can't really put it down. She's off the hook, which is a really nice change of pace. I went back to hook because I didn't know who to chase after next. I wanted to try and catch whoever the other person was that got her. And when I saw it was her and the direction they were going, and David, thought it would be pretty good to get him off here. Really unhappy about losing. I remember the dead hard from earlier, but I was really unhappy about losing the trap early on, so putting another trap down, keeping the pressure going, like I know I should. But running this build sometimes pretty tough with the head popper, because you're dedicating your add-ons completely to the head popper style. And that's mainly just because the pressure it puts on is super high, and it really helps me along with what I need to do next. Or with kind of like making sure things are under control, because it adds a lot of extra pressure on the survivor to get it off, so you can kind of know that either they're gonna try and go get it off, or they're gonna die to the trap, which removes a bit of worry. Also, this dash was pretty nice. I'm surprised I actually hit that just like right on the table. Her going into Shack wasn't a big worry, since I knew God Pallet was already down. Just need to learn how to run Shack properly next time, but it's smart of her to just leave the loop once you realize the pallet was just gone. Once I could play around that, and knowing that she would probably vault across, I need to catch her in a good spot, which is what I was able to do here, so she couldn't vault across in time. So it was really good to do that, even though I know it could have wasted more time, but I thought it was a really smart play. Seeing the Tinker proc, maybe half wished I put a trap on her to get the double trap going, but I know I was running one trap, so I just wanted to pressure him off the generator and just kind of focus on keeping everybody else on traps and scaring him off, and just keeping that generator regressing was probably my best option anyway. And I knew that the Dwight here was pretty easy from the beginning, so I wasn't too worried about it. And double chopping up here because I thought someone else was going to come back and pop the generator, and I wanted to snuff the totem. I didn't really know when, but getting the double head trap there, probably a little smarter, especially knowing Dwight. He'd probably just run around, so I could definitely generate extra pressure. And it would waste time, since after this hook, he'd be on death hook. So forcing him to kind of run around, take the trap off, so I can just kill him later, is a really good add of pressure to the play, I think. The second Tinker proc had me a little uncertain, because I wasn't sure exactly what to do, but I knew seeing David here and getting him down, there was one person on the hook, one person dead, actually, yeah, one person on the hook, one person dead, and there's one person left running around, so I just kind of had to hope with him, and kind of see who it was and try to chase him back, leaving David slugged and the one person up. And when I saw it out of the corner of my eye, it wasn't too crazy, just there for dominance. She ran this really good. I can give her props for that. She was doing really well. I can give her props. I honestly thought she would drop the pallet on me there, and she kind of confused me. I thought she wrapped around, but she didn't, so I swung through it. Felt kind of stupid about that, but knowing I could get the hit there was pretty good. She just didn't use the pallet completely. I was a little confused here because I thought she was going to run through and try and run the shack, but I get that she was smarter than that. I realized earlier in the game. I don't know why I kind of lost her here. It took me a minute to refine her, but when I did, it was a lot easier to try and mind game this pallet, or this loop in comparison. And her running back to try and pick up the David, just run to the next pallet was really strong, but she got stuck on the hook. So. But honestly, this was a really good game. These guys played really well. I was pretty sad to not have any head pops in this game, like I did in the last few ones. Especially with this build, it tends to get at least one. I've had 2 head pops at the same time. But really, yeah, it was just a pretty fast-paced game. It's unfortunate how fast it went by. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, please check again. I'm gonna try and do some more actual uploads with other killers and stuff like that, maybe even Survivor. Try to get some good games in to try and build the content up. So anyone who watched, thank you all for watching. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want notifications for any of my new uploads. And please leave comments on ways that I can do this better. Since I'm new to this, I have a lot to figure out, and I have a lot to learn. But once again, thank y'all so much. I love every single one of you. And y'all have a wonderful time, right? Cheers!